Theory of Communitarianism, embracing shared values and community bonds. Communitarianism is a significant political philosophy that challenges the primacy of individual rights and autonomy, placing a strong emphasis on community, shared values, and social harmony. Rooted in the belief that individuals are inherently connected to and shaped by their communities, communitarianism seeks to strike a balance between individual freedom and the common good. This philosophy critiques excessive individualism and calls for active participation in building and sustaining a cohesive society. In this comprehensive analysis, we delve into the key aspects of the theory of communitarianism, exploring its origins, core principles, implications, criticisms, and its place in contemporary discussions of politics and ethics. 1. Origins and historical context. Communitarianism emerged in response to the perceived shortcomings of individualistic ideologies. It gained prominence in the latter half of the 20th century as a reaction to the emphasis on individual rights and the erosion of traditional community values in modern societies. 2. Core principles. Communitarianism is characterized by several core principles. Primacy of community. Communitarians believe that human beings are fundamentally social creatures whose identities and values are shaped by their interactions within communities. Common good. Communitarians emphasize the importance of collective well-being and shared values over unrestricted individualism. They argue that the pursuit of the common good should guide political decisions. Community bonds. This philosophy values strong interpersonal relationships, cultural traditions, and shared histories as essential for fostering a sense of belonging and social cohesion. Responsibility. Communitarians advocate for responsible citizenship, asserting that individuals have obligations to contribute positively to their communities. 3. Critique of liberal individualism. Communitarianism critiques the atomistic nature of liberal individualism, which it sees as promoting self-interest at the expense of communal bonds. It argues that an excessive focus on individual rights can lead to fragmentation and weaken social ties. 4. Balance between rights and responsibilities. While communitarianism acknowledges the importance of individual rights, it contends that these rights must be balanced with responsibilities to the community. It calls for a recognition of the interdependence between individuals and their communities. 5. Cultural pluralism and identity. Communitarianism engages with issues of cultural diversity and identity. It promotes the idea that cultural practices and traditions contribute to the vitality of communities and should be respected while still adhering to a broader framework of shared values. 6. Role of government. Communitarianism envisions a more active role for government in fostering social cohesion and addressing collective concerns. It supports policies that strengthen communities, provide social safety nets, and promote civic engagement. 7. Implications for education and social policy. Communitarianism has implications for education and social policy, advocating for curricula that instill civic virtues and community engagement. It also supports policies that enhance social welfare and reduce inequalities. 8. Critics and debates. Critics argue that communitarianism may risk stifling individual creativity and dissent in favor of conformity. Others contend that defining shared values in pluralistic societies can be challenging and may lead to exclusion. 9. Contemporary relevance. In an era characterized by increasing polarization and the erosion of social bonds, communitarianism's emphasis on shared values, responsibilities, and active participation in community life remains relevant. It offers an alternative perspective to individualism and contributes to discussions on social cohesion and political ethics. 10. The search for balance. Communitarianism invites us to reflect on the tension between individual autonomy and community well-being. While it may not provide definitive answers, it offers a framework for engaging in meaningful conversations about the role of individuals within broader social contexts. Conclusion. Bridging the gap between self and society. Communitarianism is a philosophy that seeks to reinvigorate the bonds that hold societies together. By challenging the prominence of individualism and advocating for shared values and community participation, it offers an alternative vision for how societies can foster social harmony while respecting individual rights. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, the philosophy of communitarianism prompts us to consider how we can strike a balance between our individual aspirations and our responsibilities to the communities in which we live.